is going on? Good morning. Oh well. Starting extra late. All right, one more time, man. There we go. Fine. Okay. Boom. We in there. Hey, Empress, what's happening? Good morning. Good morning. Couldn't see any comments. Good morning. Man, running late. Running late. Weather change, man. That weather change is a fool. We. All right, man. All right, here we go. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, Sad? What's going down? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, man. All right, let's do it today. Whew. Let's go. And ooh, boy. Whew. Excuse me. Man. Tell me how you really feel. Man, good morning, good morning. Yeah, man. It's one of them days. Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning. Happy to be on this side of the earth and not the other. man. Let's go. I feel like working out. You gotta grind it out on these days. These are days that count the most.
But it fades before
Big facts.
anywhere I try to go. I let go between the lines of the end and in between times. Every answer disappears when it feels like it was me. When we're gone, to leave the memory of the name. We linger in space, watch it vanish without trace. The end and in between times, every answer disappears when it feels like it was me. When we're gone, to leave the memory of the name. We linger in space, watch it vanish without trace. You can't keep them all safe. They will die and be afraid. Mama, tell me so I say. Mama, tell me so I say. Tell me so I your side. Don't you tell me your side. The house don't just do this, they have like your your side. Don't you tell me your side. The house don't just do this, they have like your
I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that. I show you. John, what's happening, man? Good morning. That's what's up, guy. Throwing them dumbbells. Hey, Paul, what's happening? Salute. Salute. I got Mikey with that. I show you. I got Mikey with that. I show you. I got my show. I got Mikey make that for sure. I got Mikey make that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure. I got Mikey with that for sure.
got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. Sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure.
Oh, man.
The poorest way to face life
got Mikey with me for sure. I got Mikey with me for sure.
Hey, Cold Peach, good morning. That's right. That's right. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be here.
I got Mikey with me for sure. For sure. I got Mikey with me for sure. For sure.
Cause I never Are you hiding from me? Somewhere in the
Ain't got that part over with. Ain't got that part over with. Today it's one of them days where I feel dumb, sluggish. It's been raining all night. It's thundering and lightning right now and coming down. Man, you know, even if you're going through the motion, you gotta come on with it. You gotta come on with it, man. These be the days that count the most. These be the days that count the most. It's not about the days you feel good. No. Those aren't the days that count. Those are the days where everything flows naturally. Get up, you're feeling good. You know, covers is, you know, you wake up early. You know, you gotta jolt the energy. You know, smile can't get wiped off your face. No. Those are the days that don't count. Those are the days of enjoying the moment. We usually enjoy every moment, but those are the days that everything just as it should, as it should be. You know, them be those days. Nah. Those days don't count. I mean, they count, but do they matter more? You know, in those days where you didn't get enough sleep, the house is cold,
I got Mikey.
covers are so warm and comfortable. Yeah, you sore, but it feels so good to be in the position you in right now, curled up under the covers, eyes just open. You've been working out hard. You've been going hard, putting in extra work. You deserve a break. You deserve to lay up and skip a day that you know counts the most. You know? Yeah. Them be the days that count the most. Yeah. Those be the days where you really sharpening your sword. You know? Yeah. Those be the days where you prepping to rise to the occasion when your peers can't. Those be the days where you strengthening your weaknesses, you know? Yeah. Those be the days where you start learning that the mind is over matter. And the matter don't matter unless the mind takes control. If I say I'm tired mentally, like I'm telling myself I'm tired, I'm speaking it, I'm tired, then my body starts to follow suit. You ever been good, not thinking about food, not hungry, not nothing, you know? And then, wasn't even planning on eating. And then you might be around your family, friends, or whatever, and they say, hey, we going to such and such, you want to go? You're like, nah. And as you saying no, your mind is thinking about the menu. Your mind is thinking about, all of that stuff. The next thing you know, trigger warning, boop, 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 boop. Send signals to the body. Now you hungry. Now you got a craving for that food. Yeah, not just any food, the food they were talking about. Mind over matter. True story. You know what I'm saying? You can think your way into a depression, and you can think your way out of a depression. You understand? You can think your way into wealth, and you can think your way out of wealth. Mind over matter. You know, if you say you can, you can. If you say you can't, you can't. You know? You can train yourself to look at the cup as half empty versus half full. If somebody told you, hey, your task is to do 1,000 push-ups, And in your mind, you've never done 100 push-ups. Thought process. The first thing that pops into your mind is that seed. It's either a half full cup or a half empty cup. It's either positive or it's negative. You understand? Yeah, that's right. It's either positive or negative. If me personally, I've never done 100 push-ups in my life, let alone doing 20 at a time. And my task is to do 1,000 push-ups. Naturally thinking, the first thing that's going to pop into your mind is, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? The first thing that will pop into your mind is, I can't. And if you think that you can't, then you cannot. But notice, I never said how long it would take and when you would have to do it by. So somebody on the other half would be like, okay, I've never done 100 push-ups, let alone 1,000. How long do I have to do this? When do I have to do it by? How can I such and such and so forth? They're thinking about how can I complete the task versus I can't. These are things that hold us back. Trying to explain to you what you see you can do. Sometimes you need to see it to believe it. Anything I'm doing, you can do. Anything you see somebody else doing, you can do. Like David Goggins set the pull-up record. I think it was something along the lines of, I can't remember, 4,000 or 5,000 pull-ups in 24 hours. When I saw that, in my mind, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? In my mind. Not saying that not that I attempted, but I'm thinking I could do that. Especially after I've been on my mission and I understand muscle endurance and the whole nine. Thought process. Have I attempted to do it? No. But in the process of me thinking that, I'm knowing I'm not the only one. You understand? So sometimes you need to see it to believe it. Nonetheless, it has been 5 people since then that have blew his record out the water. Do you hear me? The whole time I'm thinking I could do it, it's a multitude of people saying I could do it too. It's the difference between I can and I can't. That is your first seed. You understand? So, how we approach these things also can play on the outcome. Also can play in the effort that you're willing to put, that you're willing to give. That you're willing to give. I promise you. I promise you. You think I want to work out today? Today out of all days. I'm like, man, don't want to do it. But I can. And my body don't get to tell my mind what I can do. My mind get to tell me what I can do. So if my mind telling me, chill out, then my body gonna be like, chill out. But now I got control of my mind. My mind doesn't control me. You either you can or you can't. Can you do the work or not? And that always goes down to my quote.
I got Mikey.
My quote. My quote. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do if you the one willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me or anybody tell you what you can and can't do. You, the one willing to put in the work. Now, can you or can't you? You know what I'm saying? Mindset. Back to that positive versus negative. Mindset. You could be living in a hut
I got Mikey.
covered in mud. And you could be you could be a king sitting on a throne of gold. The one in the hut covered with mud has a positive outlook on life. The one sitting up there with the crown sitting in gold is miserable. Not saying that for all cases, but it's just a mindset. That's the main point I'm trying to get to. So, I said this a few days ago. Continue, it must sound like a broken record. If you was a flower, a plant, anything that had to bloom, blossom, and grow, that needed to feed off of the leaves that come off of your limbs, right? If you got dead limbs connected to your body, they not receiving nutrients the proper way. They drain the nutrients. They don't send it to the body. They take it and waste it. They dead weight. There's no growth. It holds you back. It's a negative mindset. Sometimes you gotta keep the positive in the forefront. That means some of us can't have a positive outlook on our own without help. Because we don't know. So, you want to surround yourself with positivity, positive social media sites, positive social media shorts for your death scrolls, positive people, positive books, positive TV shows if you're watching TV shows. It's work if you're going in that direction. But once you get that momentum, it becomes a mindset. Because that's the bottom line. That's the only thing you after. And most people, and I'm stressing that because when I say positive mindset, it sounds all, I guess you could say weak and whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is this. It's strictly you versus you. Because if I said, hey, you on a mission to lose X amount of weight. You gotta lose 75 pounds. Positive mindset, negative mindset. I can't do that. I can. Or how can I? If I said, hey, we have to go for a 10-mile hike. Positive mindset, negative mindset. There's a reality. There's a reality switch of what you can and can't do, but your mind still controls everything. And I promise you, most of us cut ourselves short mentally as to what we can do. it's so many people that I believe, I know sincerely, have that monster, that beast within, but they scared to tap into it because they have a negative mindset. They got a negative mindset. I can't stress to you enough of positive versus negative. And when I say that, I'm not saying it as if I'm the strongest in that category, because I think about old school, my partner, all the time. And I'm talking about he old school tip top shape. And he got injured recently. Can't walk, can barely move.
I got Mikey.
Literally.
For sure.
Literally. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, John? Mindset. That's all it is, bro. It's a mindset. And hey, John, my wife is the same way. My wife, she used to be big and she lost a lot of weight. I'm talking about a lot of weight doing Weight Watchers. And, you know, that was years ago. Then she started to slowly put some weight back on. She never gained that weight back. She kept it off. But she started to gain a little weight. So she started going to the doctor, and the doctor started giving her some type of medicine, some shot or something for her to take. And I would cuss her out. I'd be upset with that one. Like, you don't need to. She wouldn't listen to me anyway. But anyway, so fast forward a little bit. She come around and we start doing it the other way. And man, she's so excited. She like seeing all types of progress. And she went to the doctor talking mess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, because it's a mindset. Because once you have that, that's the power of creating a routine. All of these things, they start to add up and they start to lead to different things. And part of building that mindset is building the confidence. You know, once you have the confidence to do stuff, a lot of us didn't have the confidence to step out on our own growing up. Some of us flew out the door. We were too confident to get up out. We can't wait to get up out of there. And those things count. It's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you think that you can do, you can. And if you think that you can't, you can't. These are all seeds that you are planting from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning. You know? And it's not really rocket science at all, man. It's real simple. But it's so simple that we make it so complex. That's the whole purpose of the consistency. And you know what I'm saying? Yes, side effects to everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything, positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? For real. But you know, when you create a routine, and the routine consists of positive things, you know, or you know, working towards something, and that's your whole routine. Whether it's just an hour out of the day or it's 24 hours a day, you know where and how you need to stop. I mean, how far you can go with it due to your level, because this stuff, you got to start with one. You can't go cold turkey and have have this routine tomorrow. You have to work your way into it, you know, bits and pieces. When you start to build a routine, then you can take the thought process out of it. You no longer have to think about it. You can just go through the motion when you know what I'm saying? Go through the motion, right? But when you start to see I'll talk about minor results in that process, it gives you a bit of momentum and confidence, just a little bit, enough to push a little harder. And as you push harder, then the confidence grows, the results grow, and then so on and so forth. Then the mindset starts to change. The mindset starts to change all of a sudden. Now that your mindset is changed and you have the confidence, what can you go out there in the world and do now? Or what can you do with your life now that was different than it was last year? You know what I'm saying? Now let's look on the flip side of the coin. Let's measure it out on the flip side of the coin. Let's just say you in the midst of chaos. Let's just say your whole circle is drama oriented. Let's just say you're unorganized and the whole nine. Let's just say you know what I'm saying? The growth, the confidence, the everything it's not the same. It's just not. And like I was saying when I was speaking about the whole Gucci situation, which I really didn't want to, I'm not diving into it as far as picking and choosing, going wrong or right. But what I'm saying is, when you start to make these changes, you can't make these changes and have your pinky toe still in the water. You can't make these changes and expect, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, well, I'm a change this, but I'm gonna hold on to that because I got enough maturity and responsibility to do. No. Because at some point in time, something is going to latch onto you and try to pull you back against your will. When you gonna make that change, when you start shooting for the peace, the positive, you know what I'm saying, the progress, you know what I'm saying, all of that. And I'm talking about on a super level, you got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to better yourself. And in order to do that, man, some of us have to be 1000% on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, okay, I actually want to compete in this highly active sport, but I don't want to fully commit outside of the competition itself. I just want to show up and compete. It don't work like that. You can't expect, you know what I'm saying, the results to be what it is. Or I want to compete and I'm not willing to do what I know I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to do it this way. I know I'm supposed to do it that way. I know I'm supposed to eat this, but I'm gonna go ahead, even though I'm supposed to be eating clean, I'm gonna eat dirty, and I get to it next week. Then I eat dirty and get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because week after week after week. And when I say changing your mindset, it could be one section at a time. It's so much easier to have a negative mindset these days. And it's positive. That's why I was speaking about social media pushing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Hey, salute. Hey. Okay, bro. All good, my G. Man, hey, Dion. Man, you good, my G. I appreciate the support, bro. I'm just glad. I'm just glad you kick it with the kid, man. We on the same level. You know, that boy Dion be doing the same type of stuff that I do, just different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be doing the same thing I do, just different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a positive mindset. You can't just go cold turkey with it. But if you need help and you can't see it, then you gotta change your environment. You know, sometimes because energy between people are real. It's real. You could be, like I say, you be in the best mood of your life. You know what I'm saying? This be the best day of the week. And you go to work and you got that one employee that's acting a fool in the lunchroom or on the job. Just ruin your day. Because you let them, or whatever the case may be. But it's a mindset, man. It's a mindset. And part of it is in the routine that we have in our daily basis. You know, it's a reason these books have so much information in between them pages. Because you gotta commit to reading. No matter what you into, it's gotta be a commitment. You know what I'm saying? It's not a piece of conversation. It's not no talk back and nothing. You gotta read it. You gotta understand it. Take it in. How many of us are gonna take that time and read ourselves and understand ourselves and you know, analyze where, you know, we need to work on. Sometimes we can't look at ourselves because we're so busy. But if you would take the time and create a minor routine, an hour a day, you'd be surprised at how much you can learn about yourself that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But it's Sunday. Every day is a Monday. Every day is a Monday. You know. And what I say that I mean that from the perspective of you working on you. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a Monday. And I focus on saying Mondays because, for the most part, we all run from Mondays. That's the dreaded day that we run from. So, in theory, running to it instead of running from it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Dion. Yeah, man. One day, bro, we gotta link up, man, and do like a live or something, my G. One of these days, man. I don't know. Something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go check out Dion. That boy got his own thing going too, man. You know? Big time salute. Big time salute. That's why I be talking about, like, I just be looking for people like that, similar, and we doing the same type of motions, you know. I like that, you know. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I got you, bro. Say less. One of these days, man, we're gonna link up, my G. Yeah, I would love to go over there, man. We get it in, my G. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All we do, man, is, you know, like I say, man, the power is in the routine, man. At least in my experience, and from the things I've learned in life. And they say, as far as, you don't want people to be able to read you and all that. Man, listen, all you gotta do is focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Ah, man, that's it. Yeah. Another one done, man. Yeah, another one done. Man. But yeah, nah, man, like I say, man, it's so easy to be negative in life, man. It is like so easy to be negative, and then all of a sudden it becomes a part of your daily routine. It becomes a part of your daily routine. When you start looking at people, you start seeing the negative before you start seeing the positive. And then all of a sudden, it starts to bleed. It really starts to bleed. And I'm not saying that like you got to be some monk or some nun or nothing like that. But I say when you have a negative output, it's a negative input. You know what I'm saying? And if we gonna get up and we gonna get to moving, we got to get up and get to moving. And we can't have those negative seeds, holding us back. If there's a task laid before you, you can't go at it and be like, man, I don't know. I don't think I can. You need to be weighing out the options of what you can do to get the job done. How long would it take to get done? You know what I'm saying? All those things. And I'm not talking about just working out. I'm talking about life, period. Because we get hit with these things. You get hit with life. It's a real life stuff. And you can take advantage of it, or you can let it take advantage of you. And the outlook plays everything. It plays a part. It plays a part. And I can't stress it enough, man. My old school homie, man, you know what I'm saying? And when I say homie, I'm not saying it like we've got a long relationship or whatnot. I'm at old school doing what I do on, social media or whatnot. And, I interviewed him or whatnot. And we kicked it off. Laughing, giggling, and I'm talking about he a fool with it. And he got into an accident recently. And he can't even, man, words can't even explain his situation. But he's like, he can't move. He damn near can't move. And if you knew his mindset, man, like how positive he is, I am telling you, that's the stuff that can kill you or it can keep you alive. Your outlook. I'm just saying, man, we running through a field. And I don't know, it's some lions or some hyenas or wolves chasing us. And we running. And I ain't dirty. I'm not going to be the dirty one that's going to try to trip you up or something like that so they can get you or something like that. But I'm like, hey, come on, let's go. And you're tired. And I'm tired. I'm thinking you fall. And I'm like, come on, we got to go. And you negative mindset. I can't make it. Just leave it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a positive mindset. You got to, because when you practice it on a daily basis, when these life situations hit you, or you have to rise to that occasion, you know what I'm saying, you're more prepared for it. You're more in a natural state. I like studying and learning about special forces and their activities. And no, I don't want to be one. Never, you know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. It's just intriguing that how they prep in the whole nine. And one of the things is they go through a lot of the emotions that they go through. So when you go through these types of situations, it's a second nature. You don't even think twice about it. So if you consistently thinking about being negative, you're not gonna think twice about being negative. That's gonna be your first. That's gonna be your first pop thing. You know what I'm saying? We in a situation. You gotta get out the situation. The first thing that you're gonna think is negative. But if you've been practicing, working at, building that positive mindset, that positive, you know what I'm saying? That when you get hit with these situations that people can't get up from, that you hit that brick wall, that seed is already there. You're gonna get up and get running. And I'm telling y'all that stuff because I used to own a barbecue restaurant. I had to shut the barbecue restaurant down because me and my business partner wasn't seeing eye to eye. And it was my choice to shut it down because I own 51% of the restaurant. I was the financial backer of everything. My say so over his. And I just got tired of it. But at the same time, after 5 years and all the finances put in there, closing it down, I've got a negative mindset. A negative mindset. These are real life situations where you got to get up and you got to keep moving. You got to consistently get the bouncing and moving around. But if you got a negative mindset, you're going to be holding yourself back further when you have plenty of opportunity to get up back on your feet and get to running and moving. It takes, you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to come up out of that depression. You know what I'm saying? But these are real life situations. And when I say that, I'm saying when you practice these thoughts, these, you know what I'm saying, activities, I know it'd be hard for me, but it'd be hard. And I can't speak for everybody else, but sometimes it's hard for people to just be courteous. But when you practice it on a regular basis, it becomes a second nature and natural. So we got to start practicing being positive versus being negative. And if you hang around negative people, guess what? You birds of a feather flock together. So if you want to change your life or you want to try to change for this or for that, you got to cut it all off. If you want that flower to bloom and blossom, you got to cut off them dead stems, man. Completely. You can't think twice about it. It was a post somebody had made on Facebook saying if you had a toxic family member that caused you mental strain or something, would you cut them off? I said with the quickness. Wouldn't think twice. Yeah. I don't know. But hey, man, let me stop running my mouth. I'm tired. I swear, man, this one of them days where extra late, didn't feel like working out, and the whole nine. Totally didn't feel like working out, but I'm happy I got it done and over with. Hey, man, conquered that. But salute to the chat. Hey, salute to all the PT Morning Warriors. Salute to the PT Warriors, period, man. Salute to everybody in the struggle finding their way out. Hey, if you're depressed and you're going through a depression right now and don't want to say it, all you got to do is start working on a routine. Make yourself get busy in the meantime, in between time, to the point from you busy from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep until we can figure it out and get it right. We're going to get you right. You know what I'm saying? But all we going to do is focus on the routine. No matter what's happening in your life, no matter how bad it's raining, they say you either in a storm, you just got out of storm, or you heading into a storm. But either way it go, I got Mikey. You're going to be a warrior in the garden. You hear me? Yeah, warrior in the garden, man. Yeah. Not a gardener in the war. You know? Beating battle yourself in practice so you don't bleed during the war. You know? Yeah, man. But sleep with the giants, wake with the monsters, eat with the lions. You are the captain of your fate and the master of your soul. The master of your fate and the captain of your soul. So look, with that being said, man, stay on your nose, stay on your ball. I love y'all, man. And I mean that. Love y'all. We got the, man, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get it, man. But till the next time, hey, I will be back in here tomorrow like I left my wallet and keys. But other than that, I'm out. Yeah.
Not fairy tales, Shogun standing tall. You, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run dogs, we don't